Oh yeah, like I said, man, I'm not really outside with these joints on, but I'm saying it is what it is. Um, you have, say like these are 3/4, right? The way the 3/4 is worth like a good, at this point, like $300 in gold, $400 in gold, American gold, like that. But it led me to a point where off the coast of Mali and all of that, those slaves was from Africa. Then what happened was the rest of Africa decided that, like I said, man, you the ruler of pretty much anything, the person that has the gold. But his perspective on the gold was like, nah, I shouldn't take advantage of, just what naturally was given. But hence, all the gold is pretty much in the same place where kind of left it. But see, then I said with Trump and the rest of them in there, and deficit reaching its highest points, does it really matter? Of course it does. Because like I said, if you lose the gold, you'll lose the power. And it seems as if everyone and anyone is buying into it. Why? Because they're just not competitive enough with the others. I mean, you have certain things that you're doing, entertainment-wise. But industrially, with the amount of backing and power, just, you know what I mean? It's there, but it just it's not there right now. Pipe bomb sent to Hillary. That's it, man. It was strategic in a way. But was it worth it? And I mean, as far as, like I said, this been going on since the 9/11 situation. When it crashed, it went into snatching from the gold even more. But then that's caused the other tragedies other than being color. You know what I'm saying? And the goal is what led me to the fact of the matter of the blacks not getting reparations. Because that reserve is set there in place for that. But like I said, everybody that's not of is absolutely extravagantly happy about this. Because it rolls back what happened in reality. Devastating though. But then I said you rolled the camera throughout this whole time you was doing this type of stuff. So I can go back and I can actually look at it. So don't mind these. The words is where it's at. But like I said, I followed the goal. The goal led me to some slave trade. And within the slave trade, I said to myself, well, slave trade. The only thing that was slaved out was up in the Americas. And then it led me to more information as far as, the federal situation out there in New York. But then I said that got hit with the situation from the planes. They didn't see that one coming, huh? But at the time, Bush was in office. I gotta pay attention to these things, man. And I said, man, I give out chances. I give out, it's just naturally. But then I said, look, all of that winning. I'm afraid to say I'm winning at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid. Why? Because it could be taken as the wrong interpretation. Meaning that I said, man, some things just ain't for everybody. Wow. So, like I said, man, it was like more or less, is you gonna have a good time and spread it around, or is you gonna keep it to yourself and then, it be like, you know what I mean? And then, like I said, you gonna run from the White House because, like I said, they sent the message to the Democratic Party at that point by sending it to Hillary and Bill and all of that. But then I said, well, this is how it's structured in a way, because if the individual so much was willing to give to each and every little, like I said, man, situation, and then for you to uphold these situations as if they got your best interests, it's amazing to me. And the thing that, had you all the way, and it still got you to this point. And you're in denial. That's what got me loopy. Like, why you in denial of all of this information, yeah? And I'm looking at something go right now, and that's the thing. I said, well, and I said, well, what wouldn't you do for it? So, in my calculations, whoever here were offsprings from slaves or something, that goes in that reservoir, that's what it is. Off of the free this labor and cotton. That's another goal, man. Cotton. You put the lineage on you, baby. And all of that. And then, like I said, man, the show continues with individuals just going they going crazy on this joint, man. Who could dig up the most dirt on their own, but can't dig up enough dirt to kind of shade their own, because the leader is in a tight situation, which is, like I said, when I said, why you didn't give up all of that stuff that you got, man, to become the president? Nah. I would have though, but like I said, man, it shows in the aftermath of what's taking place. And like I said, you running around screaming the wins and wins and wins. But like I said, the Master Musa gave up everything so he can win. Forever. You know what I'm saying? No. Pipe bombs at Hillary Clinton. And like I said, man, it is what it is, man. And it wasn't nothing. They ain't go off or nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just sent something. I think it was just choreographed. Like I said, man, that Federal Reserve is going loopy right now. And it don't even belong to the, you know what I mean? It just don't belong. You know what I mean? It don't belong to be touched. Unless it's by, you know. And that's, like I said, you can't prove that because you don't want to give it. You just don't want to give it. You don't want to give up that gold, baby. Multiple people reported shot at Kroger grocery store outside in Louisville. Like I said, man, Master Musa could have did the same thing with the gold. He could have just had started, you know what I mean, going ham like, yo, man, put this gold on this, I put this gold on that, take this and take that out, you know what I'm saying, and then, nah, he wasn't like that. It was like more or less, I want to go down in the history as, you know what I mean, unmatchable, unbeatable. So yeah, the genetics and all of that. Listen, man. Listen. And then I said, yo, man, it makes me almost to a point where I'm like, everything that's Offspring successful in a way, it's off of the blueprint of that, but with an exception of what he tried to do. I mean, what he did actually, which was giving it all. And like I said, man, the greatest, somehow they continue until their demise. Like Michael Jackson or Luther Vandross, you know what I mean? It's like they never stopped their craft. But that's it, man. It is what it is. Tesla soars on surprise third quarter profit. Multiple people reported shot, yeah, at the Kroger U joint. R.I.P. to him if they and the Saudi Prince, World News, Saudi Prince, Khashoggi, slaying the heinous crime. Listen, man, the crimes that's been embarked on certain points of the world, I don't even want to get into that type of situation at this point. I've been doing too much with that extreme category 5 typhoon makes a devastating landfall in northern Mauritania. That's it, man. You running around here, platinum there. I said, where did platinum come from? That's like a you know. And all of that. But then I said, man, go. Wow. Sickening. And then, like we speaking of this one, they do. Pope calls for stronger preparation for sacraments of marriage. Now, I don't even, like I said, man, when he came down to figuring out what the ruler had in mind with that gold and how individuals thought he was selfish because he didn't do what they wanted him to do. He did what the maker wanted him to do. That made him great anyway. You know what I'm saying? Southern California white nationalist leader arrested in a private message show. Los Angeles Times. Like I said, the comparison of greatness, man, it's CNN chief. I'm thinking of cooking something. CNN chief rips into White House over attack on the media after receiving the bomb. The bomb was the fact that gold don't belong to nobody but the Federal Reserve. And a lot of these situations is snipping away at it. Why? Because they can't come up with anything other than that. Judge orders Georgia officials to stop tossing absentee ballots over signatures. Nah, that's not the case when it comes to the voting, man. It's deeper than that. And I'm like I said before, no, it's deeper than that. It comes down to a strategic strategy, which is, like I told you before, the gold. It's led me to those points and why the voting system is the way it is. The 3/5 situation. And people thought that, like, the situation was I thought it was a bad decision. But ultimately, after, previous, research on the 3/5 and how many people are, they go on to scholarship and doing all of this stuff and doing all of that. And then I said, well, something as simple as that, you avoid. Why? Because it's in the clause of the previous clause, and within that clause, the 3/5 is actually the part of that same amount of gold. Whoa, And so, like I said, man, these are expectational points. Like I said, man, I like to get the gloves on and get in there and get dirty and do all of that stuff when I can. I haven't been able to lately. So now I'm just getting down and dirty on the YouTube below. Stock market drops again, wiping out 2018 gains. What I tell you before, baby biscuit. Like I said, man, when it comes to gold, it'll get it ruthless. That's why it was supposed to be reserved, making you the most powerful thing on earth. But seeing as though your business is weakened, Trump, the towers and all of that, you plastered on everything. It sends a sign of thirst in the business market. You should probably know that by now. That's why, hence, it was nothing for him to throw out the West Nation, so then he could just lay back and say, I done my job. You know what I mean? Stock market, like I said, it dropped. SP 500, you know what I mean? 500 points. Again. Apple CEO condemned. And like I said, you want to throw that $350 billion, but like I said, with the stocks and all of that plummeted. And you selling, you know what I mean? The gold. Let's not forget that. That's the whole point.
It gets straight to your
I said, man, wow. And they said, save it up. Get you some of them coins and all of that. I was like, wow, this is interesting. Apple CEO condemned data industrial complex. And that's another thing. Speaking of complexes, Before Egypt had what you call them joints, the pyramids. Master Musa already had something like that already. Then he came with kind of like the blueprint, but you had more salt and more a little situation. You know that way in the East. Like I said, man, history is suddenly repeating itself. But I said that, I said, I'm not really a historian, but then I said, if you want to seek the truth, you gotta follow the patterns. You seek to do it. Yep. AMD plummets. Missing on revenue, given weak fourth quarter. Choreographed. Ooh, wait. You guys stop doing things like desperation, baby. Great key. iPhone unlocking box. No longer works after the iOS 12 update. Mac rumors. Listen, man. Everything is at an edge, man. That Red Dead Redemption 2 release. Yeah, I spoke about that the other day. How Android got big. Listen, man. Really gotta question that. Come on, man. Megyn Kelly apologizes on air for blackface. Man, you all, but like I said, man, when it came to Kanye and he did that skullhead situation, I looked at that and then I said, yo, that kind of explains everything that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? He said he was a black skinhead, man. You know what I mean? Undeniable. And that's another thing. They want you to stay away from the word nigga. The word nigger is not really spelled. It's kind of spelled niggar. You know what I mean? It's from a owl, like a river. It's called the Niggar River. Yeah, like I said, man. And then I can't just erase some things, man. The truth. It's the truth. David Schwimmer laughs off viral photos of his doppelganger stealing beers. U.S. Today's, it's not my title, it's theirs. Three found guilty in NCAA basketball recruiting scheme. Listen, man, the schemes go deeper than just the NCAA-CP. The schemes go deeper across the world. Because like I said, man, and the captive slave trade owners was the Moroccans. Sorry. And like I said, man, they got a little bit of the glitter and it was like, nah, this ain't enough. This ain't enough. You know? But that's with any situation, man. But it was free, so how could it not be enough? Bedtime. What game one looks like to kids across 4 time zones? Salute to the gaming world. At least they choose to share. NCAC chief blames Khabib Nurmagomedov. Shlemetsky Nakovas. Conor McGregor manager. Like I said, man, you put these foreign entities on a pedestal. Yeah. Which is understandable. Everybody has to have their moment to shine. NASA. Oh man, I gotta stop, man. I really do. NASA's Chandra Space Telescope and back in auction after Geoscope fix. Gyroscope fix. My little pronunciation a little off. Why? Because I probably don't supposed to be even. You know what I mean? Probably supposed to be. You know. Discovery of ancient spear points in Texas have some archaeologists question the history of early Americans. Indians was here already though. And like I said, once you started giving them gold, they started making Indian coins. But then I said, look, it is what it is. These wasp-like drones lift heavy load with their bellies. Oh yeah, they lifting heavy loads of gold up out of the reservoir, baby. Heavy loads. FDA approves new drug for flu. That's another thing. He signed a bill on opioids, meaning that he thinking that part of that gold money is for opioids. Nice try, baby. Nice try. With you, your constituents, and whatever else, man. Nice try. And hence, to leave you stuck and not knowing what happened. What happened? The latest union says center with outbreaks was understaffed. That's coming from the Washington Post, by the way. That's it, man. You don't you see the outbreak right here? It's an outbreak out here, man. Outbreak. 9/11 survivor shocked by breast cancer diagnosis. Wow, that's interesting. I survived too, you know what I'm saying? You know? It's interesting. Can I get an ad on the Fox News? Can we have a sit down and talk? Well, just line the whole staff up. We just shake hands. You know what I mean? Good meet and greet. You know what I mean? But with that being said, peace. I'm about here. I got to go.